Good morning. So I'm out with the dogs on a walk this morning. Talking about the twin flame journey, spiritual awakening, and the workshop that I'm working on. Let's see, I feel like, like I said yesterday in the video, like I want to go into myself and just be in a private place by myself, kind of go through this. I have a few things to add. The way that I feel like a fool. And it's not like I always feel like a fool, because on one hand I feel like such a fool, and then I go through places where I'm like, it doesn't matter, this is your life experience, and at least I'm experiencing it. I'm going out and I'm doing what I think, and I'm coming through myself, even with all the pain and everything that I'm going through. One moment I just did a video for Facebook about that workshop that I'm building, and I was in a completely different mode for that video, and then I turn on this video and I start talking about this, and it's like I'm all over the place. I'm just showing you down there's the Sea of Galilee. I feel like maybe I read everything wrong. And made up a whole bunch of stories in my head to make things seem like they were the way that I wanted them to be. And I know that all of this is I know that all of this is for my higher good. I still see that. I know that once I get over this, I'm going to come out the other side much stronger. And like I told, I don't even know him, twin, whatever. I don't know if all that was just made up. I still feel the connection between us. But I'm starting to feel like I don't even want the connection at all. I've come as far as I've come with him, and I don't want the connection. It's too painful, and I just don't want it. And I feel like he did, maybe. Well, I know he doesn't feel it like I feel it. I feel like a fool, and I feel like I was played. And then on the other hand, I say, okay, he never lied to me. He never gave me any kind of false hope. If I look in the 3D world, everything was out in the open. I can't, everything was always said and it was always out in the open, and I made up stories. And it's all while I'm doing this workshop, and then I have these thoughts to myself like, who are you to make a workshop? Look at you. You're like broken. And then I have these other thoughts that say, well, if I'm going through it all, and I have these thoughts that come that say that I'm not enough. And I know that that's not true. It's just not meant to be or something. To watch my words, strengthen my mind and watch my words, watch what I say about myself. Yesterday I was feeling like I don't want to do any more videos. I just want to be by myself. And I ask myself and question myself if I'm strong enough even to make the rest of this journey. I know that it is leading me towards self-realization, enlightenment, whatever you want to call it. I know that that is the ultimate of this. I feel like I'm just being shook around all over the place. Like my emotions are just going from one side to another, one side to another. It's like I'm getting, like I have these maybe patterns. There's these really cool black butterflies now everywhere. Like I have these patterns of thinking, and every time that my pattern starts getting into play, I get shaken out of my pattern. I get my hopes up. I get let down. I get my hopes up. I get let down until I feel like until I just go flat completely. Like just allow everything to just unfold for me. No expectations, no askings, no wants, no nothing. I don't know, but I'm losing my... I don't want to say the words, but my faith is being tested. Let's say it that way. Okay, so here I am belly aching, but there were so many cool things that happened yesterday that are really out of this world, things that were really cool. Like my one friend came to me. It's like when you're ready for something, it's amazing how the universe just brings it to you. And I'll tell you like a continuation of a few different things that happened. Well, I put up a video when was it? The day before yesterday, I think. When was it? Yeah, it was probably the day before yesterday. On Thursday, I put up a video about onto Facebook, which I don't do that as much as I do here. I don't know. It's like I've already talked about it anyway. You know what I'm talking about. And so I put it up about my sadhana, about the workshop that I'm working on, and I got. And a few people replied to it, but I was talking about the workshop. And then yesterday I went to the Robbery and I saw one of my friends that I've known for years and years and years and years. I've known him since we've known each other since I was in my 20s, something like that, before I even went to the States as an adult. I was in the States before that, but as an adult. And I worked with him before. He's really cool. He's a little bit off the wall. And just like I like him. But he's a good friend. And he said that he saw my video. And he said, I wanted to tell you something. I wanted to write you something there, but I didn't. But I want to tell you. And he went, and he said that I don't need to try that hard. You know, just to do something. I don't need to try that hard. Just do it. And that what I bring naturally will shine out. And I thought that was so cool to hear. I'll show you where I'm at. It's a guard dog. Yesterday I was trying to tame him. I stuck my hand in and he bit my hand. It's a Sea of Galilee. Rexy. And the horse is coming to say hello. Well, hello there. Hello there. Maybe I'll give him some of these things that I have. Here. No. Okay, I don't want to get bitten. I'm not going to feed the horse. I already learned my lesson yesterday. So. Not that great anyway. Oh, that one wasn't good. Oh. So, and then I met another friend, and she manages a lot of groups, and she told me that once I figure the sadhana out, to send it to her, and she will put it in all the groups, which was also really cool. And what the coolest thing was, well, both of those things were coolest things, but another cool thing that happened was that I met somebody that came up and just started talking to me, and we talked a few words, and he asked me what I do, and I told him I'm putting together a sadhana, and he said that he wants to know about it and wants me to send him an invitation to it, and so that he can see if he can come. And then on Facebook this morning, I saw somebody that replied that also wants information about the sadhana that I'm putting together, and they want to come, maybe if they can. And that was really exciting, because there's already been a few people like that have said to me that when I put something together that they will come. So that is really exciting, and that's a good note. And that's even without even knowing what the sadhana is going to be about. Sadhana is workshop. That's without even knowing what the workshop is going to be about. So that, I think, is really cool. It's complimenting, that's for sure. So I need to sit down and just put something together and just do it. Just do it. It's like taking a Band-Aid off. It's like the first one is like, and then I'll know while you know, sometimes you have to start doing something to know where it's going. Okay, so I'm going to stop this here. I'm still leaving an option for me to go offline for a little while. I feel like I have a lot of pain that I need to go through, and I feel like these videos are kind of like an out for me. It's kind of like a runaway. We'll say, because the way I'm not going to say anything definite, because I know I'm just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And one day I think this, and then one next day I think this, and then one day I think this, and the next day I think this. So I'm just going to leave it as all options open, and I'm going to stop this here, and thank you for watching.